right, so I am here in the robotics area of the event today, and who am I standing here with?
My name is Nick Rasmussen, and I'm a senior at Loveland High School and on one of the robotics teams, 1046 for the Bionic Tigers.
Wow, that's awesome. So tell me a little bit about robotics and what your involvement is.
Sure. So at Loveland High School, we have a couple different programs. So the one I'm involved in is First Tech Challenge, FTC. And for our game, we build robots that are about 1.5 foot by 1.5 foot by 1.5 foot, and compete with them on a 12 foot by 12 foot playing field like the one behind us. And so we start our season in September and build our robots from there and compete all the way up through April at the World Championship. And so one of our teams is actually going there. So we have two FTC teams at Loveland High School. So mine, the Bionic Tigers, and we also have Team 5040, the Nuts and Bolts.
Wow. Now, tell me what's going on behind me here. What is this contraption? It looks pretty awesome.
Yeah, so this is actually our Bionic Tigers robot here for the 2018-2019 season, which is called Rover Ruckus. And so you can see the robot's goal is to pick up those little blocks and balls and deposit them up in the center contraption there. That's called the lander. And the idea is you get points for every one that you score in there.
Wow. Now, was this a team effort, or did a particular person create this?
So this was a team effort. We have 13 people on our team. And so everybody's been involved with finding the sponsorships, designing the robot, building the robot, programming the robot, all sorts of aspects to it.
Okay. Now, you told me you've been doing this since you're a freshman?
Yes, I have.
Okay. Now, why? Why did you choose this? What brought on the inspiration for this?
So when I was in middle school, I was actually part of first LEGO League, which is building LEGO robots. And from there, I got really interested in doing robotics. And when I got to high school, I applied for the team. At the time, there was actually only one FTC team. But because we had so many applicants, we had like 20 people apply for 2 spots. They actually founded a second team, which was my team. And so I've been doing it ever since then.
Why should other students want to get involved in this? What would you say is just so great about this to get other people involved?
So I'd say that this is not really your typical classroom experience. So whereas in math, there's like, oh, there's a right answer, right? In robotics, there's no right answer, because you can see our robot here is pretty different from our sister team 5040's robot, and there are tons of robots out there that are completely different from what ours are. And so I think that's a really cool thing, is that there's so much creativity that goes into it, and you have to really think about it. And there's problems that you have to solve that you don't know the answer to already, and you have to test and try and fail a couple times to get it right. And that's been really impactful to me, and I think that's really impactful for all students.
Now, you are a senior, so where are we going to college? What are we studying?
I'm going to Purdue University for mechanical engineering next year.
You are smart. That is awesome. Are you excited?
I'm very excited.
Now, I was told something about a breakfast. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yep, so on April 6th, we have Breakfast with the Bots, where we'll be demoing our robots for all of our programs here at Loveland Robotics. And it's a pancake breakfast put on by our boosters organization. And the entry fee is $8 for a breakfast, and you get to come, you get to eat some awesome pancakes from the original Pancake House, and then you also get to see the robots and get to learn a lot more about them. And so it's one way that we're trying to engage our community and get people interested in robotics.
That's great. How many pancakes are you going to eat?
That remains to be seen. I'll probably be running the robot most of the time.
There you go. Awesome. Well, thanks for talking with us, and I'll definitely be one of those supporters for the robotics team. Thank you.
Thank you.
Now we're cooking with gas. Here we are.